Hey yo, what it doing, Lich Crew? Welcome back to another episode of Out of Bounds News. It's your boy, Analytics Media, aka your girl's favorite news channel, aka the self-proclaimed YouTube Rookie of the Year. And you know we got an all-star starting line for today's story, so without any further ado, let's jump into it.
I'm already done, can't have your thought back.
Alright, and for the first story of the day, we gonna talk about some rap news. We gonna talk about that boy Gunna. We all knew that he was gonna snitch, quote unquote. Let me stop the fuck shit, bro. Nah, but for real though, Gunna's out, Gunna's free, and Gunna just wanted to make a statement. Dropped a track called Bread and Butter. My Jersey accent is so thick, bro. My Jersey accent really be fucking up, bro. Pause. But but Gunna was really spitting though. He was really spitting some shit. He was basically saying how he felt some type of way about how Lil Baby switched up on him. He was saying like, oh, how you getting mad and you be working with a rat type shit. And like, I gotta give Gunna his flowers though. Gunna is just letting off his emotions. He's basically saying how he feels, bro. He's saying like, oh, niggas is switching up, niggas ain't coming around. Kind of a slight plug to my track. You should peep my track called Coming Around Part 2, Part 3 potentially on the way, question mark. Alright, but anyway, but like he's really just saying like, bro, no one's coming around. People's like on some fake shit, on some lame shit. And he's just letting it show like, bro, this is like his, I believe it's probably the first time, or maybe it's just like some other shit that he's actually coming out to speak about it. But this is some crazy shit, bro. Like I gotta give Gunna his respect on this shit, man. Like Gunna really snapped on this hoe. Like real talk, man. Real shit, man. And he's just letting it know what's up. We're gonna move on to some rap news / entertainment news, I guess. We gonna talk about the fact how, well, obviously Across the Spider-Verse, as of recording this video, has already dropped. I have yet to have peeped it. I'm gonna be peeping it this upcoming Tuesday, and I already know this shit's gonna be a banger. But while we wait to see how lit it does at the box office, while we wait to see how like fantastic it does ratings wise and shit, I want to talk about the soundtrack. The soundtrack is type P. I can't even lie. Like it was already announced, but I just want to like briefly discuss it once again. Like, bro, the fact that this bitch has Sway Lee, Uzi, Future, Offset, Nav, like that shit is kind of wild. Like real talk, no stick talk, bro. Like that is kind of wow. Like, but I don't think this is gonna, I've heard some of the tracks off of this album, but I don't know. I don't think this is gonna top what happened with the first Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack, but I don't know. I think it is a good one. Now, it's not gonna surpass the first one, but this is a really good soundtrack, bro. Like, and the fact to see that Uzi and Future is on this bitch, like, bro, I was like dead not expecting that, real talk, bro. I was not expecting Future and Uzi to be on this bitch. But as P though, I was expecting Sway Lee to make a comeback. I was expecting Sway Lee, Offset, I wasn't really expecting it, but at the same time I could also seeing it go down. Nav, pour me up a foreign, I feel like myself again. But I don't know, man. Now, if I was excited, this is actually like a lit ass soundtrack, bro. This is actually a pretty good soundtrack. Will it surpass the first one? Not really, but is it ass? Nah. This ain't the hitter, it's not the shitter. It ain't lit, it ain't shit. That's just typical NLH slang. This how I'm feeling type shit. Alright, now we're going to shift over to the sports section. We're going to talk about how Shannon Sharpe just bought himself out of his contract with FS1. And it's type crazy, man. I grew up watching these two, man. I grew up looking at this shit. I grew up trying to be like Stephen A. Smith. I grew up trying to be like Shannon Sharpe. I grew up trying to be like Skip Bayless, man. And now to see my favorite dynamic duo break up is type crazy. But I can understand why this is going down, like the turmoil. Damn, English, can you please help me out? Thanks. The turmoil was already set. Like, you can already see how they was already fighting left and right and shit. You can already see how there was bullshit. You can already see the heated debates being more than just heated debates. Like, you can see this was going down. And the fact that now, once he gets everything situated, everything settled, there's stuff being stated that Stephen A. Smith wants to get Shannon Sharpe as like a rotating guest type shit on First Take. And don't get me wrong, that'd be P. To having two of my favorite talk show hosts, two of my favorite idols working together, trabajando en juntos. Oh, yo, that makes me happy, man. Está bien para mi corazón, para ver mis favoritos están juntos, trabajando y sabiendo ellos como así. con la peleando, la molestando, y todo eso. Like I would be like so happy for my non-Spanish people that did not know what I just said. Basically saying like, yo, that'll make me happy seeing them like just like play fighting, just like arguing on camera and shit. That would be like hilarious as fuck. That would be like great, man. I would be so happy. So if it goes down, or not if, but when it goes down, ooh man, it's bien. They just got another one. They got another one. No DJ Khaled. And the final story of the night, we gonna be talking about what happened in game 1 of the finals, dog. What the fuck's going on with Miami? Jimmy Butler did not come through to perform, jit. Jimmy Butler did not come around. Jimmy Butler did not appear. Bro dropped like, what was like 13 points? Let me go on my phone right now. Let me go on my handy dandy iPhone 12, man. Yeah, I'm bragging about having a handy dandy iPhone 12. I'm sorry, gang. I'm so sorry, bros. But the fact that Jimmy didn't perform, but the fact that this man, Bam, performed is type crazy, man. The fact that Bam came clutch and Jimmy didn't is type crazy. This man, Bam, had 26 and 13. Or he was putting in the work, bro. Bro was putting in the work in game 1. This man, Nikola Jokic, put up a triple-double in his first finals appearance. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? And Jamal Murray was going dummy too, man. Oh my God, game 1 is already looking brazy, man. I already told my close homies this shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all this shit. This is the funniest theory that I'm gonna put out for y'all that no one is talking about. I'm gonna put this out. This is crazy for both scenarios. If the Nuggets somehow finesse the chip, DeAndre Jordan is going to win a championship before Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Reggie Jackson is going to win an NBA championship before James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Think about this. Put this in perspective. These two dudes were on championship contender teams. Reggie Jackson was on that finals team when the Thunder went up against the Heat. He was on that squad. And then now let's go switch over to Miami. Like, you already know the obvious ones. Like, oh yeah, Jimmy's going to win a ring. Kyle Lowry will be a 2-time NBA champion. Kevin Love will be a 2-time NBA champion. Udonis Haslem, who, bro, he hasn't played a minute. He will be a 4-time NBA champion. He will have more rings than Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul combined. I want you to really sit down and think about that. So I can't wait to see what happens in game 2, though. I got off track, but I can't wait to see what happens in game 2, man. I cannot wait to see what goes down. Woo. You bet your sweet baby I cannot wait to see what happens in game 2. And that's going to be all for another episode of Out of Bounds News. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Always helps the channel out. If y'all made it through to the end of the video, comment down below L Jimmy Butler. And with all that being said, it's NLH. Never lose hope. And I'm going to see all y'all in the next video. Peace.
No foes, you niggas be hoes. I stay with a 9, just not shine with a 9. Fuck little nigga don't fuck with me. Be trying to jab my style. Count the dead presidents in my right hand. With my brother Jace, you know we say with them paws. You know we say with them scraps.